Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to IQ, Illuminating Quran. My name is Sahar Rizk. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, inshallah, we'll continue with Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 92 to 100. It's only 8 verses, so let's do. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولقد جاءكم موسى بالبينات ثم اتخذتم العجل من بعده وأنتم ظالمون. And Moses had certainly brought you clear proof that you took the calf. Then you took the calf in worship after that, while you were wrongdoers. Sharawi said, God supported Moses with many clear signs and miracles that would be enough to fill your heart with faith. And it was at the same time, that it was right in front of the miracles they actually saw with their own eyes. But as soon as they're safe and they crossed the sea and Moses went to talk or meet with God, they made a cow or a calf out of gold and they worshipped it. وإذ أخذنا ميثاقكم ورفعنا فوقكم الطور خذوا ما أتيناكم بقوة. And recall when we took your covenant and raised over you the mount, saying, take what we have given you with determination and listen. قالوا سمعنا وعصينا. They said, we hear and disobey. وأشربوا في قلوبهم العجل بكفرهم. And their heart absorbed the worship of the calf because of their disbelief. قل بئس ما يأمركم به إيمانكم إن كنتم مؤمنين. Say, how wretched is that which your faith enjoins upon you if you should be believers. Sharawi said, the miracle of raising the mount above them was to compel them to accept God's law, but not to coerce them to implement his commands. God doesn't want to force for them to comply or obey the laws, but he just wants them to accept the laws. Yusuf Ali said, it might sound like 63, verse 63. This verse are the same, but the argument are different. Because sometimes some people say, oh, there's repetition in the Quran, but he's right. They're like pieces, different pieces in the puzzle. It gives you a different story. In 63, they are reminded of the solemn covenant under the towering height of the Mount Sinai. They're told how they broke the covenant in after ages. Here, after they are reminded of the same solemn covenant, they are told that even then they never meant to observe it. Their thoughts expressed in biting words and sarcasm, they said, all that the Lord has spoken, we will do. But they said in their heart, we shall disobey. What they should have said is, we hear and we obey. This is the attitude of a true man of faith. After the commandment and the law has been given at Mount Sinai, and the people have solemnly given their covenant, Moses went to the mount, and in his absence, the people made the golden calf. The word ushribu, which it means that their hearts were saturated with the love of the cow. قل إن كانت لكم الدار الآخرة عند الله خالصة من دون الناس فتمنوا الموت إن كنتم صادقين. Say, O Muhammad, if the home of the hereafter with Allah is for you alone and not the other people, then wish for death if you should be truthful. ولن يتمنوه أبدا بما قدمت أيديهم والله عليم بالظالمين. But they will never wish for it ever because of what their hands have put forth, and Allah is knowing of all wrongdoers. ولتجدنهم أحرص الناس على حياة ومن الذين أشركوا يود أحدهم لو يعمر ألف سنة. And you will surely find them the most greedy of people for life, even more than those who associate others with God, with Allah. One of them wishes that he could be granted life 1,000 years. وما هو بمزحزح من العذاب أن يعمر والله بصير بما يعملون. One of them wishes that he could be granted a life of 1,000 years, but it would not remove him in the least from the coming punishment, that he should be granted life. And Allah is seeing of all they do. Yusuf Ali said, what their hands have sent on before them frequently refer to sins. I think he's referring to their Torah on the Day of Judgment. So he's in 40, it implies that both good and bad deeds go before us to the judgment seat of Allah. In 110, it is the good that goes before us. Our deeds are personified. They are witnesses for or against us, and they always go before us. Their good and bad influence begins to operate before we even know it. This is more general than the New Testament idea. In First Epistle of St. Paul of Timothy 24. Some men's sins are open beforehand, going before to judgment. And some men, they follow after. So I guess everyone who wants to testify to your good and bad side, go before us. But that's their testament. قل من كان عدوا لجبريل إنه نزله على قلبك بإذن الله مصدقا لما بين يديه وهدى وبشرى للمؤمنين. Say, whoever is an enemy of Gabriel, it is he who has brought the Quran down upon your heart, O Muhammad, by permission of Allah, confirming that which was before it, and as a guidance and good tidings for the believers. The Jews were asking Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who brings you revelation? And he said, Gabriel. They declare Gabriel is their enemy, claiming that he was the angel of war, torment, and destruction. They stated that if it had been Michael or Michael, who they viewed as the angel of mercy, rain, plenty, they would have believed in him. We're playing preferences now. A party of the Jews in time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ridiculed the Muslim belief that Gabriel brought down revelation to Muhammad. Michael was called in their book the Great Prince, which stands for Children of Thy People. The vision of Gabriel inspired fear, but this pretense that Michael was their friend and Gabriel their enemy was merely manifestation of their unbelief in angel, prophet, and Allah himself, and such unbelief could not win the love of Allah. Part of believing is believing in all the messengers and all prophets and all angels. ومن كان عدوا لله وملائكته ورسله وجبريل وميكال فإن الله عدو للكافرين. Whoever is an enemy of Allah, his angels and his messengers, and Gabriel and Michael, then indeed Allah is an enemy to disbelievers. وَلَقَدْ أَنزَلَ إِلَيْكَ آيَاتٍ بَيِّنَاتٍ وَمَا يكفر بها إلا الفاسقون. And we have certainly revealed to you verses, clear proof, and no one would deny them except definitely disobedient. أَوَ كُلَّمَا عَاهَدُوا عهدا نبذه فريق منهم بل أكثرهم لا يؤمنون. Is it not that every time they took covenant, a party of them threw it away, but most of them do not believe? So few of them believe, but the majority don't believe. All right, we're going to stop here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next time, inshallah, we'll go over verses 101 and 109. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, take good care of yourself.